Howdy, howdy, folks. Diecastbuffet here again. It's time for another diecast review. We've got our car from wave number 9 of 2018, and this one, whew, is a beauty. Here it is, folks. Chase Elliott's Coca-Cola 600 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet Camaro. And my goodness, is this car beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. And this one is this paint scheme is based off the IndyCar paint scheme. I believe it was ran by Alexander Rossi. I believe, yeah, Alexander Rossi in the Indianapolis 500, with the 600 and the 500 running on the same day. Napa Auto Parts decided to do the same paint scheme for both race car drivers, Elliott and Rossi, and I think that's super cool. This paint scheme is just beautiful, man. It is a beautiful paint scheme. Love the Napa colors, and when I see this paint scheme, what I immediately think of is Michael Waltrip, 2002, 2003, running the Patriotic Napa 15. Absolutely amazing, and to see Elliott be able to do this is so cool. Such a beautiful car. It is Wave 9, as it's right here. This car is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You can see on the back end of the car, it's got like just a normal back bumper and everything. The whole rear of the car is all white, so I think that looks really good. The deep blue I'm seeing, it's just classic Napa Auto Parts, classic. Let's get it out of the package, folks. Well, she's out of the package, and my goodness, this car just looked twice as good as it did. Oh my goodness, folks, can you believe it? This paint scheme, one of the best looking Napa cars I've seen in a very, very, very long time. And again, it takes me straight back to Michael Waltrip in the early 2000s. Just beautiful paint scheme. I love how the stars are just kind of just like shooting up. It's not just a flat paint scheme. This one actually is three-dimensional and actually has a lot of character to it. Man, I think this part right here, the whole back end of the car being just a solid white, I think that looks really good on the paint scheme designer's part. I like how there's no trim down here, how the paint scheme overlaps the side skirts. The splitter has the same, kind of, I wouldn't say day glow yellow, but it has the same Napa, orangish yellow kind of look. I mean, it's not like a straight yellow, but it has just a hair drop of orange in it, and it's just a classic racing color. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, with the glitter on this, they did get a lot of glitter. I do see a lot. As on the previous Chase Elliott cars, what was it? The Napa one, the previous Napa one. That one had the glitter. This one does too, unfortunately. I mean, I'm okay with a little bit, but when they cake it like this, that bugs me. So that's a bummer. But good thing with it is that you can really only notice it if you get right up on the diecast. You can only really notice it. So I can live with that. I can live with that, definitely. Again, the back end of the car looks very good. Now this right here, I don't know if that's a scratch or what. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Alright, I think I got most of it off. I think. Yeah, it looks a lot better. So just some very small, very, very, very small little paint issues, but this car is just, it looks so vintage Michael Waltrip. It screams the vintage Michael Waltrip. And number 15 Napa Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Just, God, man, it's such a beautiful paint scheme. Aside from the glitter, that's on it, this car just looks fantastic. I mean, the red, the dark blue, the traditional Napa yellow, just amazing looking car. And Chase Elliott, I mean, you put a really good driver behind a good looking car like this, and it just goes together perfectly. I'm not really seeing any big defects with the said car. I'm not seeing any big defects. I'm not seeing like any really bad. Wait, let's see. Okay, never mind. That doesn't look too good. Oh, what are they doing with the 9 there? Oh my god, what are they doing? Okay, folks, that is, yeah. What are they doing? Okay, so the 9 is right here. And you go on this side, and the 9's all the way down here. Oh my god, why? Why did y'all do this, Lionel? Why? You just had a perfectly looking car, man, and you goofed up. You goofed up. How do you goof this up? Oh my goodness, Lionel, how? So the number 9 is literally right above the side skirt. And meanwhile, we hear it. Like, this side of the car looks good. It looks really good. And this is the way I'll be displaying the car, is this side as well. So we won't have to see this horrid side. But that right there is that's just lazy. It's just lazy. People on the assembly line, they know when these cars have defects, they don't pull them like they should. And that's a bummer. And then you get stuck with cars like this. And I've seen a little bit of some type of scratch or something right here. It's in like a really weird portion of the car where it kind of curves. So that's really weird. If I can get my camera to zoom, I would love that. They're kind of focus a little bit, but yeah, it's like a really weird kind of. It's like it feels flat, but it looks like a paint chip. I don't know. All I know is the quality for this car was running at about an 8 or a 9, and it just dropped down to like a freaking 6. It freaking sucks. So I'm happy to get this car, man. But gosh, and what's funny is I seen another Chase Elliott Patriotic car like this at Target, and I could have bought it. And if I would have known this car would have been like this, I might have got it, because I could have turned this into a custom and had one that didn't have this defect, and I could have properly displayed it. But, you know, if you look at this side, it's good. Look at this side, it's just, you know, it's kind of like a butterface, man. Everything's good looking butterface, and I guess this is the face of the car. Just super disappointing that we have a few defects with it, but nonetheless, though, I am grateful to have this car, and I do love the paint scheme. It's just a slight defect right here. If this will just moved up just about an inch, this thing, or not an inch, but you know, like just a quarter of an inch maybe, it would be okay. Because like on this side, it like the decal goes right where the door would have a window, like right where the window would be, so it would be just a little bit higher up. But nonetheless, though, I still love this diecast because of just the look of it, or more or less, I love the paint scheme. I don't love this exact diecast. Let me clarify that. So that is disappointing, but this is not disappointing. Another, I believe this is a sticker. I believe, yeah, it's just a normal sticker. It's really cool how they're doing this again. I remember getting, what was it, the 2002 Tony Stewart. What is it, like Charlie Brown Pontiac, and I have that in 1/64. But you can also get that car NASCAR Thunder 2003. But it was like a Halloween car or something. I don't know. I just know it was a 2002. I'm looking around my room right now trying to find it. Yeah, I see it. But it came with a sticker like this, and like for years and years and years, they kind of stopped doing this. So you see them bring it back. It's really cool, and it feels just like it. It's just literally a thin sticker. You know, nothing. Wasn't like super thick cardboard backing or anything. It was just a sticker, you know. So that's really cool. I like the design on it though. And if you look, it actually is the door. It's the same decals that it has on the door, so that's really cool. So imagine this being the door piece, right? So that's really cool how Lionel did that, but not really cool what they did with this. Oh my lord. I just don't understand how defects like that can get us through an assembly line. I understand they make thousands of die casts every year, but my goodness, I know these are coming from China, but still, gotta do something better. I mean, that right there is just ugh. It bugs me because the number is not there. There's 3 things that make a car look good. There are really 3 pieces. It's the hood, the numbers, and the side sponsors. Those are the 3 things that make a NASCAR look good. As someone who builds customs, I tell you, when I'm putting decals on a car, if I don't put the hood, the numbers, and the side sponsors on there, the car looks weird. But until I put these on, then I'm like, hey, car looking good. But yeah, this diecast, to sum it up, I love the paint scheme, but I just don't love this particular diecast as it does have defects. But if I could have one that didn't have this issue, I would absolutely be in love with this diecast. So, do I recommend this one? I would be cautiously optimistic with it, as it's such a good looking car, man, but it can bite you if you get a defect on it, like I did here. But it's a beautiful diecast if you look at it from this side. Beautiful paint scheme. I love the design for it. Anyway, though, I do recommend it, but you got to be careful getting it. Just look around. If you see one of these in stores, make sure to look at it 2 or 3 times to make sure there's not a defect, because some of these cars don't have defects, some of them do. You just gotta be lucky with it, I guess. But anywho, though, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content from Diecastbuffet, please subscribe. We're a small but growing YouTube channel. We need all the views, subscribers, and likes, and all that good stuff we can get. Anywho, though, hope y'all enjoyed. Diecastbuffet, signing off.